The library was my musical lifeline as a teenager. Internet didn't exist yet, buying records was way too expensive, and radio, well, in the days before cable, there just weren't that many alternative radio stations to choose from. Luckily, my small town library had a pretty impressive collection of alternative music. And, on top of it, every once in a while they would sell whatever wasn't popular enough. On one such occasion, I bought this album, To Each by A Certain Ratio, originally released in 1981. I don't think I even knew the band before buying it. Probably I knew they were on Factory Records, Joy Division's label, and probably I knew they made music that critics described as white man's funk. In retrospect, I think that's way too easy a classification. Sure, bands like Parliament and Funkadelic were amongst their influences, but I don't think that they even tried to make funk. Especially in the early days, they were just channeling the industrial collapse of a city like Manchester through the music they loved. That the result is an interesting hybrid of industrial and funk is in that context hardly surprising. I don't think that To Each is even their best album. Personally, I like all their work between 1979 and 1982, but I like this one best because it most adequately sums up my teenage years. It's definitely their bleakest album, closest to Joy Division, the one on which you can literally feel the vibe of a city, a society on the brink of collapse. Does that make their music depressing? Well, personally I don't think so, because there's always this element of mutated funk to lift you up, always that groove that makes you want to go on. All in all, I think it's a very interesting and pretty decent album. Go check it out. Thank you.